Hello, dear learners. Welcome to my channel Science in the Veins. And as my viewers requested me to make a video on 3 month strategy because CSIR net is now 3 months far from us, right? So I have decided to make a video on this today, and here it is. So 3 months exactly means 90 days you are left with, right? So in 90 days, according to me, you would be able to finish 90 units at least if you give per unit 10 days. Okay, so now you might get a question that whether 90 days are enough or not, and whether 9 units are enough or not. So let me tell you, CSIR is a exam where all 13 units are asked in similar proportion. Okay, so each unit is going to be of 30 to 32 marks, and if you cover 9 units, you would be able to score above what is required, right? So according to me, it's more than enough to study 9 units. Now it depends on this, that how you are studying. You study it with depth or you study it with diversity. So those who study it for diversity, they prefer to cover 12 to 13 units, but if you have lesser time, I would say you go for depth and cover 9 units at least. So to cover 9 units in 90 days, you will have to devote one per unit 10 days, right? So in 10 days you will have to cover everything about one unit, and following this you will be doing the same for rest of the 8 units, right? So this is how you're gonna cover 9 units in 90 days. Now some of my viewers were asking me that whether Pathfinder publication is enough for which all units, and is not enough for which all units, right? So here I am sharing the units which I think that it will be covering well. So under those, it will be like biomolecule and catalysis. You can do it from Pathfinder. Genetics you can do from Pathfinder. RDT, recombinant DNA technology, you can do from this Pathfinder. And also the cell biology, which also include some portion of molecular biology, so it's well to cover it here. And also if you are planning to study for immunology for CSIR, then you can cover this Pathfinder publication. And now I will be sharing that which all unit you should not cover from Pathfinder, and it will just do blunder to your preparation. Okay, so if you prepare molecular biology, you don't have to, okay, you don't have to prepare it from Pathfinder. And ecology also, so evolution also. And if you are sitting for the NII and GATE and BARC exam and you think that you will study immunology from Pathfinder and you will rock, then you are wrong. Sorry to say this, but yes, immunology for all these exams is not enough in Pathfinder publication. Okay, so for these exams you will have to cover it from QB is a standard book for immunology, and you will have to prefer it. Okay, especially for NII it is quite difficult. Okay, immunology here. Then let's so just cover these units from Pathfinder. Okay, and for rest you prefer standard books, and for techniques you can prefer Watson and Crick, and other books are also there. Let's discuss about how this strategy is gonna work for part A, B, and C. So in part A you will be getting many mathematical questions, that is general aptitude. But I have seen students getting afraid from maths, but you don't have to worry much. Even if you just prepare previous year questions per day for 1 hour, you will be able to do good in general aptitude. Okay, so for general aptitude I would suggest you don't have to refer any extra book, just don't go for it because it's not your expertise. So just go for the previous year questions per day, devote it 1 to 2 hours per day, and you will be able to make it. Okay, and then for the part B, as you know, it's all about the memory. So for this you will have to uh, watch, or maybe whatever material you are preferring, you will have to revise it again and again, because it's game about memorization, right? It's not like part C, which is analytical. So for part B, it checks your memory, pure memory questions. Okay, and then for the part C you will have to use your laboratory knowledge and analytical power and skills. For part C, I would say cover all the important topics mentioned anywhere and cover them very well, so well that then you can apply it on laboratory questions also. And I would say for part C, whatever you have studied in your laboratories under practical section, you will have to cover all those parts to solve these part C. That I'm saying because in part C they will be giving you questions similar to the laboratory experiments, and then you will have to solve it. So I would suggest you for the part C, you just get your practical notebooks, read about SDS, how the gel electrophoresis occurs, and all the experimental techniques or whatever you have studied in laboratory. Okay, so just go for it, study it well, and you know what, it's not about clearing exam only. So you will have to crack the interview also, and for interview part you will be facing all the questions from part C majorly in the interview. Okay, so just go from the practical notebooks and cover it from there. Now many students do one mistake. They start solving questions only after they finish all the subjects. You don't have to do that. Okay, you will have to solve questions from the very first day. Yes, from the very first day you will have to solve questions together. So devote your time. If you are devoting your as you know, only 3 months are left, right? So devote your time, give 1 hour per day for question solving. Also you can take any question, previous year questions you can take any laboratory questions available on internet. You can randomly type topics on Google and you will be getting so many questions on that. You can solve it in that way. It all depends on you how you are going to do it. But you know what, the major focus will be about solving questions, because there also you will have to solve questions. So it doesn't matter how much you have studied for 3 months or 6 months. It's all about how you are doing in that 3 hours, right, in the examination hall. So to do good you will have to solve questions. Ultimately you will have to solve questions. Okay, so this is how you are going to do preparation for 3 months and going to crack it. Okay, so thanks for watching this. Just stay tuned with this channel. I'll be sharing more videos from all the units, and share it with your friends, and press the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching this video.